you probably won't see it fall over on the live stream, which would be a shame, but you'll see it light up when it does. It's very windy outside as well, so you've got a lot of kind of natural energy, haven't you, from the weather outside. So it's according to Zozo. As the reason why I'm mentioning Pazuzu as well is I've got another candle's gone out. I'll need to open more candles. That's not good. So they couldn't have lasted like, oh no, it's like 45 minutes. It would have had to have lasted.
I'm in the trees.
You're in the trees. That's interesting. Again, I'm saying about natural energy and things from the weather outside, and suddenly I'm in the trees. I mean, there are no trees inside, Spirit, so if you're outside, please come inside. Right, I'm going to replace that candle, if possible. Right, if the bear lights up, it is because of me. Come here, candles. There we go. Oh, a second candle's just gone out. That middle one's also gone. This is when I can't open the candles. That was a weird noise. So, I don't even know how I'd replicate that. It was kind of like sirens, but really, really, really faint. Could have been very, very far away sirens, but it sounded really off-key for sirens. Does that make sense? It was like a wee, 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 but really distant to my right, so towards the direction of where the live stream is. So I don't know if the live stream would have picked that up. I doubt it, because it was that faint, but...
Worried.
Worried? Are you worried, Spirit? Because I'm not worried. I'm trying to get into these candles. But I'm not worried. I need something sharp. Let's get into... Or what would that do? Yeah, just a pen. That guy's next door, I can hear.
Wealthy.
There we go, finally gotten into it. I would have left the candles if there was like 15 minutes left, but there's way more than that. Because it's like good 45 minutes. And you know, if anyone's like, oh, you're like in regards to seeing things, oh, you're just tired, you need to have a sleep or whatever, it's 3 in the morning. To that I say, I've been asleep for a good 4 to 5 hours. That sounds like something tapped over there. Or knocked on something. There we go. Again, the bear didn't go off at all when I was just crawling around it. So that's showing the bear is taking a good bit of messing with. Just heard next door again. See, one thing I should have done when the bear was going off was said the exact parts of the bear that were going off. Because in theory, settling period, if one arm... Admire? Okay, if like the left leg was to go off after putting it down, in theory the left leg won't go off again because that is it settling. your hands back on planchette, just moving the planchette on the board a bunch.
Hungry.
Hungry. I'm not hungry, Spirit, I just eat.
Senses.
Senses. Again, loud creak in front of me. Again, putting that down just to the fact, I mean, I'm not hearing any wind at the moment, but could be next door moving about. Could be, like I said, just the house naturally because of the weather.
We're still here.
You're still here? I do believe that, Spirit. Can you show that you're still here by lighting up that bear? Because you may have lit it up earlier. So you might be trying to figure it out, you know? You might finally be coming around to the idea of touching the bear. Oops, dropping this. Yeah, so
Chief.
Chief. So this is calling up to Zozo. You know, if Zozo wants to pay me a visit, he can do. Get a loud creak right in front of me. I'm putting these creaks down to the weather though. That's bunch creek. So what I had there, creak in front of me. A creak that sounded a bit more like a scratch than a creak, like deep scratch. I don't know what it was, but to the right of there, kind of towards cupboardy things, and then a muffled bang from the back left of me, which I'm putting down again to next door on that side. But all the noises from in front of me, I'm like, that's strange, because that next door in front of me doesn't tend to do anything regarding noises. Like, usually near behind next door all the time, but not the other next door. So that'll be interesting. Can you make those noises again, Spirit? If that was you. Again, these are all noises I think might be caught on, not necessarily the Facebook live stream, but they might get caught on the camcorder, because I think the camcorder is closest to them. Can you make those noises again, Spirit?
Talking.
Talking. Are you trying to talk? Can you talk to the camcorder or the other device? They might be able to capture your voice, you know? But I can't read any of these names in the dark. Right, Astroth. That's one of the ones written down. You know, I'm going to probably just have to go from memory of these names, because I can't remember, I can't read them in the dark. I could go grab the torch, but it's not a brilliant torch to use. It will just blind me because it's a UV torch. Feels like really drained again. If only I knew Loki wasn't on today.
Painted neck.
Painted neck. When did it say chief? Well, I'm having a lapse in memory now. That's a bit worrying. Because usually whenever it says a word,
I'm enjoying this.
you're enjoying this. That's good. Usually whenever it says a word, I kind of acknowledge what it said. So it said, "We're still here," which I acknowledged, and then it said chief, and then it said talking, and I think I acknowledged talking.
Wow.
Wow. But I don't think I acknowledged chief. And I don't remember it saying chief. That's a mild concern. And granted, I might have been distracted by all the creaks and noises and whatnot at the time, but what would be even weirder, beside, like, if, because at the moment I'm just like, I have no memory of it saying chief or acknowledging the fact it said chief. So if when looking back at the footage I do acknowledge it said chief, I'd be like, oh, that's really concerning if I actually acknowledged it and then like a minute later I'm like, don't remember it. Okay, creaking noises happening behind me. But again, that behind me could just be next door. Again, I heard weird, high-pitched-ish noises to my right. Could just be the weather, could be distant noises. Heard what sounded like a ladder, which sometimes I do hear, from outside. So it could be that, I don't know.
There.
There you go, a car has just gone past. Okay, I'm starting to feel a bit more itchy. There's a cutlery just then from next door. Ow.
Please go right.
Okay, I know I just like scratched my arm, but that felt like I'd fallen punched my arm. It's, it just said please go right. This is my right arm that I was just itching. So again, that weird coincidence things. As I said, I know I'd just been scratching at my arm, but after having scratched it, it felt full like I'd been punched in the arm. This is what happens when you call out to demons for 2 nights. But yeah, Tozo, if that is you, communicate on the board. That's supposed to be your forte. Astaroth as well, because I think I'd called out to Astaroth most recently, didn't I? So yeah, so feel free. Move the planchette on the board. Light up the bear, knock the bear over, push the balls off the thing. If you want to try scare me, you can do that. Fur, that's one of them, isn't it? Fur and Murmur. You guys can join in the party. Morax as well. You can join in. See, there's one in particular where I was like,